Alright guys, so I am at Alpha Land and I don't want to record much in here because this is Gym 3 where the music is quiet, so I can talk without getting copyrighted. But I'll show you guys a little bit of my workout and a little bit of what my days are like in Houston. Try to drive some more energy into this. And Christian 𝐂𝐈𝐁𝐁𝐃's out there playing basketball right next to me. I don't want to be awkward and flip the camera on him or anything like that and show you guys, but you know, that's pretty normal when you come here to Alpha Land. So I'm almost done training. Heavy deadlifts for reps and some arms, so let's get it. Christian right there. Alright, so I had a good, successful session here at the land. I'm about to go get some food. Ooh, see, it's just out in the middle of nowhere. Boom. And that was Christian, the owner of the gym, doing a lap, owner of Alpha Elite, in case y'all didn't know. But I'm gonna go get a meal. Go get a meal at Alpha Eats here. And then I'll show you guys the rest of the day. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, guys, you gotta be careful where you're recording for your YouTubes in here because the music that they have is all fucking mainstream commercial. So unless you're paying royalties, you ain't playing it. Damn it. I gotta shave, so don't mind me, but meeting at Alpha Eats. And I got this nice burger with potato wedges. And don't tell on me, guys, but I'm drinking a lean body shake. So I'm gonna eat a meal here real quick. Try to make these videos shorter with me not talking as much, especially in the car. Try to show shorter segments of my day, and then when I have bursts of energy or something funny to say, that's when I turn the camera on. So you guys are my critics right now, and I'm gonna listen to what all of you guys say unless it's just complete bullshit. Like, I can't compromise who I am 100%, like, but I also want to give the people the best side of me that I can give. I'm just all over the place and managing this all myself, so what? I don't need nobody to make this paper. I don't even need a fitness sponsor to make this fucking check. Let's get after it. Alright guys, so I'm not even gonna front to you when I say that there's a fucking bunch of bozos that go to this place, man. Mind you, like I said, I'm 32 years old, right? So even though I got these grown child tendencies where I like, you know, posters on my wall that say vibing and thriving in funny colors, it's usually not typically a characteristic of a 30-year-old man that comes from a decent suburban town like where I've come from. Most of the guys that are my age, they're married, getting fat, working some boring job, and I'm not saying that to down on anybody. I'm really not. I'm just speaking how I speak. And I'm gonna speak to you guys the way that I freaking speak. Yes, I get hyped up, I get energy, but you know, I don't even do, listen guys, I don't do nothing to anybody. These guys are, some of these kids or guys, whatever you wanna call them, some of them are driving freaking Lamborghini. Like, there's two Lamborghinis up there, a bunch of young kids. I don't know if they were young LA people or who the hell they were. I wasn't really paying attention, but they always give me funny looks, and you know, I'm sorry my swag is bang on, because when you realize that swag and confidence isn't always about money, there's so much more to this, so many levels to your confidence, and I promise you, being a millionaire or being rich or making more money than the average person isn't just the only factor that determines that. So, about to go home and shower, and then I'm gonna go for a walk. We're gonna go on an adventure today, so let's do it. All right, guys. So I'm back home, and I did a little shopping while I was at the land. Their stringer, what can I say? Their stringers look great on me. Make my chest look great, make my arms look great. Look what the post office sent me, man. How is that even acceptable being delivered like that? That is the craziest thing ever, right? Like, how does something get delivered like that from the post office and that's acceptable? But, all right, guys, I'm home. I gotta unpack this shit because I got a lot of stuff that was waiting for me from a lot of my sponsors and whatnot, and clean up, shower, and I'm gonna go for a walk on one of these fine trails out here further into the country. So can't wait to see what that is like, because it has been almost as cold as it is in Rochester in freaking wintertime for the past 3 days here. So it's time to get out and explore. Okie dokie, so real quick, fueling the gains, guys. Get Raw Nutrition, obviously, and my fruity cereal from Get Raw Nutrition. God damn it, it is some good stuff. Look at those pecs. One of the newer Alpha Elite shirts. They've been watching your boy lately, man. I just shaved. All right, so we're gonna get ready to go for this walk. I just wanted to let you guys know the link, code HIBBERD, all caps. You don't even need to click the link, but the link will be in the description for this video when it comes out. But code HIBBERD through that link, or just go straight to Get Raw Nutrition's website. And when you're checking out HIBBERD, all caps, keep using that shit, man. Please support your boy. Oh yeah, so you guys want to see some real cool hipster, or I guess it's not hipster, but this is like some teenage shit that some teenage kid would have in his room. Vibing and thriving with a black light on it. It looks sick in here at nighttime. Just felt like showing you guys that. Yeah, anyways, I'm on my way to a trip. Okay, so I am at some park called 𝐂𝐨𝐝 Park, I believe. I don't know, I typed in parks near me and this seemed like a trail that most closely resembled something I would walk back home in upstate New York. So one of the biggest things, I actually did like Florida, but one of the biggest things about me coming here to Texas, not only trying to get my name more well known in a bigger city, especially Houston, where everything seems to happen here, I wanted to be in the South, but I wanted to be in an area that also got a little bit cooler weather certain times of the year compared to Florida, because where I was, don't get me wrong, it still got cooler this time of year near St. Pete and Tampa, but there's still days where it was 70s and 80s this time of year, whereas here it's like 50s and 60s, and I'll be regretting saying that in about 2-3 months when it's blazing hot. By like May, it's already blazing hot here up until like September, October, and you know, and it's just, I'm in a town that's further out from the city. I'm about 35-40 minutes northwest-ish from Houston. So I do have a pretty good drive to go to all the gyms that you guys see me going to. And, you know, that's just what it is. I honestly, I don't know. I'm discovering it now. Like, this is my first time going on a walk in any type of park. Second time, sorry. A couple weeks back, I went for a really short walk in a smaller park. But this one, I specifically looked for it because it was big, it was wide open, and a lot of the parts of the town that I live in, there's really not as much traffic compared to other towns, a lot more spaced. Every neighborhood that surrounds where I live is freaking really nice neighborhoods, really nice homes. Like, I mean, I haven't gone down a single neighborhood or track yet where the homes looked like they were even less than $250,000. At least I don't really know the housing market per se here like I do back home and in Florida. I know it's cheaper than both New York and Florida, but I can tell it's expensive here. So even being cheaper, it's still an expensive place to live. That's why I live in a smaller apartment, mind you, the 6-month lease, But alright guys, I'm gonna keep walking so I'm not yapping too much. I want to try to make sure I distribute my energy equally across this video. Well, it appears that I have to end my walk short because I tried going down every section of these trails, and look, they're all flooded like a freaking swamp. They can give you an idea of what these neighborhoods look like. Like, this is just a couple side streets. Look how big that freaking house is. And that one right there, 3-car garage. So many of these houses have 3-car garages. And I'm like, am I living in the right town? Am I really paying to pay for rent to live in this town? I'm like, damn. If I would have chose an apartment the size of what I have now, actually I could probably pay about the same price being back in upstate New York and get a similar size space, but I wouldn't have a pool and all the other cool stuff around me. So that's the difference. I'm probably gonna go get a meal, then relaxing at home, going back to Alpha Land in the morning again. There isn't really too much. It's a Friday, there isn't really too much going on, you know, like, I'm still getting acquainted to the area. I'm not fully moved in my apartment yet. I'm not even prepared to have guests over, and I'm not really the type of person that really hangs out with a whole lot of people anyways. So, gotta entertain myself, entertain you guys. This is me just getting settled in, figuring out where I live. And where I live is freaking huge. So many people everywhere. That's why I was glad I moved somewhere a little bit closer to the country with more space. There's a whole bunch of rich people, models, celebrities, like holy shit, rappers. So everything's out here. So, all right, I will make sure to get my next stop in. And I do got something planned to do some videos in Dallas in the next couple of weeks. So hopefully we can start making this a little bit more interesting and energetic soon. Alright, so I dipped off really quick for a cheat meal, guys. Chick-fil-A, got a grilled chicken sandwich, and some waffle fries. I don't ever eat this shit, but I figured Chick-fil-A is a better option than Burger King or McDonald's. And I'm starving and I gotta go shopping, which is right next door, so let's dig in. Okay guys, so it is a Friday night and I'm in the freaking grocery store. And I'm buying one more thing of cereal for the next 25 days because I already got a little cereal at home. And I am going to enjoy myself eating this shit because I was starving, killing myself the last couple months. And I'm not complaining, leading up to before I moved to down here and went to Atlanta. So I liked the weight that I got to. I got lean fast, and then when I got the flu is what really screwed me, man. I mean, I could have kept going on the cut if the flu didn't just zap me of muscle and fat. So we're picking it up. Let's go. Okay, what it do, fools? I am back home. I'm tired. I'm always tired by like 10 o'clock nowadays, 9:30, 10 o'clock. Did all my shopping, went for a walk, went to the gym. Tried to show you a collection of things that I do throughout the day. Mind you, as of today, I've only been here for a week, so I'm still setting up my place. I got some deliveries coming in the next week or so, and lots of traveling coming up. So, yeah, guys, really gonna try to do a lot to get things going. It's just really hard getting this YouTube thing up, and you know, a lot of these guys that are successful with it, not all of them, but most of them have their own videographers, and that's really key to making this good and having a connection with your videographer. So stay tuned for that. Please subscribe. I promise there is some dope stuff on the way. And like I said, please subscribe.